It's not a street cat, but he's my little ray of sunshine. A street cat named Bob, released in 2016 and is directed by Roger Spottiswoode, who is also behind such films like The Pursuit of D.B. Cooper, Air America, Tomorrow Never Dies, The Sixth Day, and Beyond Right and Wrong. And this film is starring Luke Treadway, Ruta Jedmintis, Joanne Froggatt, Anthony Head, Caroline Goodall, and of course little Bob the cat. And the reason why we're talking about a street cat named Bob today is because it was a PayPal recommendation and donation from one of my longtime subscribers and contributors of this channel. Name the stars, thank you very much for your recommendation. If any of you want to also support me, support this channel, and support my little Ray, that's this guy's little name here, it's Little Ray of Sunshine, you can select the PayPal link that is in the comments of this video. Send me your movie recommendation with your donation. I'll give you a little shout out, just like what I did with Name the Stars. And gosh, this movie is so adorable. If any of you are just not cat people, but you're curious about this movie, I don't see how you couldn't be at least a little bit curious about being a cat person after watching this movie. James Bowen is a homeless drug addict on the streets of London, and as he tries to get himself together and to get clean, everything just starts looking bleak for him. Up until he gets a little tiny miracle visitor in this adorable little orange kitty named Bob. So as James and Bob start developing their relationship, Bob helps James make a living as a street performer and eventually helps him get clean, and they both have several great years with each other. And that's the best story you can say when it comes to having a pet and owning a pet. Hey bud, how's it going? I wanted to have Ray in here because I don't think I've had him in any of my videos other than my arachnophobia review, which I think he just occasionally stopped by as I was freaking out, but I wanted to have him in an actual video because I've had Victor, I've had Max, I've had Baron in there. I haven't had Nora, which is our new stray that I rescued a couple of weeks ago, which actually made this film hit much closer to home because I've actually gone through this very recently of saving a life and having a life save you. And that's really the beautiful thing about taking in an animal, whether it is a dog or a rabbit or a cat or a snake or a lizard, whatever. It's really you're saving a life, and they're also saving your lives because they're becoming your children. My wife and I, we won't have kids. We've decided not to have kids, but we are definitely fur parents, and this little guy, along with his brothers and his brand new sister, they're our children. They're all the children that we need, even though I know you want to get down right now, but this is a movie review called Street Cat Named Bob, and you look just like Bob, and I want you to be on here, bud. Is that okay? Is that okay? Yeah, see, it's okay. Ugh. God, Cat, your breath stank. This movie is so freaking adorable and is such a uplifting and heartwarming movie. I was freaking out the whole time. My anxiety levels were through the roof because I didn't want anything terrible to happen to this cat, even though I know nothing was. You know, it's an actual cat, even though I think he passed away a couple of years ago after being hit by a car, which is absolutely terrible. So to know that in real life, it was kind of just making me cry the entire time watching this movie. But I know in films there's going to be moments where, you know, the relationship is going to get severed, he'll get lost or he'll get hurt, and then we need to have like a comeback story. I just didn't want to see the comeback story. I just wanted to see Bob be okay for the entire time, and he is. It's a happy movie, and Bob is just okay in the film, but gosh, my anxiety was going. I hate seeing animals hurt in films. I also love moments in this movie where the perspective of the film is actually the point of view of Bob. We'll see James and his neighbor look down at him and care for him, and then all of a sudden we're looking up at James as if we're looking through the eyes of the cat. I think this is really cool. It makes you wonder how they think and see us the entire time. But, oh, we're getting feisty. Okay, you can get down. I'm covered in Ray. Great. And I feel that James get a great performance, you know, giving personality to the cat and establishing this cat as an actual person for the audience. I also think he has a great voice as a musician. I kind of wish he actually has like CDs, or he is an actual musician. I want to look up his stuff. I think he was really good. This is one of the most uplifting movies I have seen, at least in the last 5 years, in the last 10 years. It just makes me feel happy that there are people like this in the world that find an animal like this and really treat them as their own and treat them as their own kid. And I love how at points, you know, the father was saying like, oh, I have my son back and a grandson. in reference to the cat. And I love that, because, you know, they are our children. I think I'm going to cut this review short because Ray is getting very, very angry that I'm talking so loud into his voice. I'm so sorry. I know. We'll cut this off. Hey, bud, I love you. Yeah, I think we're done. I'm going to give A Street Cat Named Bob 5 out of 5 Blu-rays.
I think I see blue. He looks glorious.
Yeah, he was done with me, so we're gonna call it quits, and I'll probably never wear this shirt again because now it's covered in my little ray of sunshine. Thanks, Ray. You're the best. Thanks, pal. See? So guys, if you've seen A Street Cat Named Bob, what did you think about it? Or if you've never seen it before and you stumbled across it because of this video, then comment below, let me know what you thought about it. And as always, if you like what you see here, if you like my take on movies, then hit the subscribe button and make sure you hit that bell so you know the next time I release my next movie review. So guys, I will see you next time on the channel, but in the meantime, be well, be good to each other, and go watch a movie. Take care, guys.